Hi everyone, how's life, and welcome to another one of my videos. Welcome to Disneyland Paris, and a video that I've been hoping to do for a long time, and finally it is time because Colonel HATHI'S, the quick service restaurant here in Adventureland in Disneyland Paris, has finally had a menu change and I can't wait to try everything. So yes, if you've been watching my channel for quite some time, you would know that over the past few years I've mentioned this quick service restaurant here, Colonel HATHI'S, being one of my least favourite places to eat at in Disneyland Paris. Not because it's bad, it's actually very nicely themed. The food in there was actually pretty good as well. However, it had the exact same menu as Pizza Bella Notte in Fantasyland, and I find that lazy. Also, with Colonel HATHI'S being Adventureland, I felt like pizza just didn't make sense. And I've mentioned that quite a few times over the past few years, like I said, and I'm so excited to announce that finally we have a new menu here, an entirely new menu. It's meant to be Indian cuisine now. They've got some pizzas still, some Mickey shaped pizzas, but Indian flavored, which is going to be exciting. Also a curry, also some vegan options. So it's a good thing I'm very hungry. I'm filming this quite late into the day and I haven't eaten any proper food today, so we're going to be trying as many things as we can. So there you go, this is a new menu here at Colonel HATHI'S Outpost restaurant, where they used to mainly sell Italian food. Now it's Indian cuisine, so you can see they've still got the Mickey shaped pizzas available. They're just no longer plain or boring. They have a vegetarian one, I believe, as well as a chicken one. So I'm probably only going to be able to try one pizza. Let's be real, I'm not that hungry, but we are going to try one of them for sure. And then menu 2 is either butter chicken or dal, which is lentils and vegan friendly, and I'm excited about both of them. I'm going to try and eat both, at least try them anyway, as much of it as I can. And then a la carte, there's a number of things that you can also buy. They do have a number of vegan options, as you can see. They've got some pakora vegetable fritters, they've got some bahi onion fritters as well. Both sound nice. And then you can see the lentil dal, which you can buy a la carte if you don't want to get it as a menu. The prices you can see for menu 2 is 18 euros. For menu 1, the pizza, it's 17 euros and you get a drink included. And then the kids menu here as well, it's 9 euros, and you can see they've got slightly more, I guess, plain stuff for children. You still can get some pasta if you want to here, so not to worry if you do have some fussy eaters. But without further ado, this is the restaurant, and it's been so long since I've eaten here because, like I said, I just didn't like what they offered here. I didn't enjoy the fact that it was the same menu as another restaurant that they already have here. So I'm excited to be back here because it's a beautiful restaurant and also quite a big quick service restaurant as well. And with today being quite a nice day too, you can see there's blue skies. Loads of people are choosing to eat outdoors, which I might do too. We'll see. It depends on how busy the indoor area is. Look at that. It's meant to be from Jungle Book, so pizza just did not make sense at all. And this new menu seems a lot more suitable to the location of this restaurant being in Adventureland. So there you go. We are inside the restaurant. It says Explorers Club up there, and you can see the menu again, exactly what we saw outside. Like I said, I'm going to try my best to try as many of the items as possible, but of course I am only one person, so with the pizzas at least, I know for a fact I'm only going to be able to try one of them, but I'm really looking forward to it. Okay, so there we have it, all the food. You can see the butter chicken over here with the naan bread, some sauces, 2 bottles of water because a cast member accidentally thought I wanted 2 menus. I only wanted one menu and then the other one a la carte, but it was so busy that I didn't want to cause any more trouble considering I was already getting quite a lot of food. You can see the dal, the vegan lentil dal over there. These are, one of them's going to be the onions. This I think is the onions, and then the next one is the vegetables, and then you've got the Mickey pizza over here. So a lot of food, but everything smells good. My total price came to about 50 euros, by the way, with my annual pass discount, so not too bad considering the amount that I'm getting. And I've got this nice corner spot. This is the restaurant. Looks really lovely. Look at that. This middle central piece is actually so nice. It really does feel atmospheric, and it's quite busy still. Most people are choosing to eat outside, but as you can see, there are still some people here, and there was quite a bit of a queue, even though it's currently about 9:30 p.m. I think how busy it just was alone shows how good of a change this was, because people are choosing to come here still, and people did come here, don't get me wrong, when it had the Italian menu, people still would come here, but it was never a very popular restaurant. It was never the busiest of quick services. But now, even at 9:30 p.m, which is only about an hour and a bit before park closing time, most people would probably be getting ready for the fireworks or not necessarily eating. People are choosing to come here, and that's amazing. But yeah, without further ado, I'm going to sit down and start trying my food. Okay, well, I'm most looking forward to the butter chicken, so I think I am going to start with the butter chicken. It's a pretty hefty portion as well. I didn't expect it to be this big. Feels rather heavy. You get some naan bread with it. Got your butter chicken, some rice, and they do of course give you cutlery too. Hang on, let me put the pizza on the other side. There's so much food. A little bit of butter chicken over here. It's nice, not extremely flavorful though, at least not with my first bite. Let me keep eating. I mean, the chicken's nice, the sauce is good, the rice is just rice, but it doesn't have quite as much flavor as, in my opinion, butter chicken should have, or what I'm used to when it comes to butter chicken. However, we're in a quick service restaurant in a theme park, so I understand why they've done it the way they have, because they want to try and please as many people as possible, and this is a safe option for a lot of people, butter chicken, and I think people would enjoy it. It's not the best butter chicken, but it's a good option and I'm happy that they have it here. I have to say, you do get quite a lot of chicken in there as well, so pretty good value for money. Let me try a little bit with the naan too, because might change it up a bit. I approve of that. Sorry about the lighting, by the way. I understand it's not the best lighting in here. I have swapped your position, so hopefully it's a little bit better, but I'm going to switch things up a bit and try the vegetarian fritters next. I think they do sell something similar somewhere else in Adventureland too, so you can get these as a snack if you wish to. But again, anytime they bring out new vegan snacks, I think it's a good idea because they don't have too many, and it's always good to try more of them. So there you go. I'm trying it with the sauce. Maybe I should have tried it on its own, but I'm going to try it with the sauce. It's fine. The sauce is good, really delicious. The actual fritters, they're a little bit dry. They're not bad. Let's try these onion bites now. Very curious about these. I mean, I love onion rings, but this is a different kind of fried onion, so we'll see. I'm trying it with the sauce again. Now this is lovely. This has quite a lot of flavour. I would get this again. I would treat this as a snack as well because you can get it as a carte. The sauce too is absolutely delicious. So yeah, if you're vegan or if you're just trying to choose between the vegetable fritters or the onion ones, go for the onion ones. They're absolutely delicious. These do seem to have a tiny bit of kick to them as well. When I say tiny, I mean like very, very tiny hint of spiciness. That's what makes them good. Right, time for the dal, the vegan option on a menu too. And I have to be honest, in terms of its looks, it doesn't look quite as appetizing as everything else that they have on the menu. I mean, look at that. What do you guys think? It doesn't look very appetizing in my opinion, but hopefully, we'll see. Hopefully it will taste better than it looks. The thing is, again, dal is something that I very much enjoy, and I've had some great dals in my lifetime, so I'm not sure how this one's going to compare. I mean, again, we're in a theme park, so just the fact that there is an option that is a bit different to what they had here before, I'm already happy, but hopefully this will taste nice too. Oh my god, wow. Okay, definitely get this over the chicken if you're coming here. Even if you're not vegan, go for the lentils. So much more flavor than the chicken. The butter chicken was nice, it was fine, but it was quite bland for Indian food, and Indian food definitely has a lot more flavor, so it wasn't very much authentic. It was fine for a meal in a theme park, but it's not something that I would be gravitated towards again. Whereas the dal, even from my first bite, very flavorful, really nice. Look at that. Again, doesn't look the best, but definitely tastes the best. It's the best thing I've had in this restaurant so far. So it's about 20 minutes later, and I have now finished the dal, the lentils, the beautiful vegan option that they have here, the menu too. I didn't finish the rice or the naan bread, but the dal itself, the lentils, I finished. It was really, really delicious. I didn't even realize I was eating it because it was just so good. I just continued. I forgot that I had one more thing to try. But then after I finished basically the majority of the dal, I did go back to the chicken, which we tried earlier, just to kind of see how it was again, just to compare it now that I've had the dal. And honestly, don't bother with the chicken. Initially I said it wasn't bad, and it's not. If you have very, very picky eaters, then at the end of the day it's just chicken and rice. They're going to enjoy it, but it has very little, if any, flavor whatsoever. If you're comparing it to the dal actually has something. Don't get me wrong, it's not the best dal I've ever had by any means. It's not even in the top 10 best dals I've ever had. However, it's at least quite nice. Like, it's nice, it's got some flavor. The chicken needs more salt for sure. It's very, very it's quite tasteless, honestly. I'm sorry to say that, and I was really looking forward to that actually, because generally speaking I do enjoy butter chicken, but this just had barely any taste. So not something I would recommend, not something I would get again personally, but it can be good for very, very fussy eaters. And I wonder if that was on the children's menu. I think it might be actually, because if they have that same chicken for children, then that might be the reason why they've made it quite plain so that children could enjoy it too. Who knows? Either way, we've still got one more item to try, and it's this Mickey shaped pizza with some chicken curry bites on it. I think you can see some onions as well. Yeah, looking forward to this. Obviously it's still Mickey shaped, which is great. I love it when they have themed snacks here. It's cute, it's going to be popular with everyone. And the chicken intrigues me too. Hopefully the chicken here is going to be better than the butter chicken. We'll see. Okay, so this is the size of the pizza. Not huge, which is good for me because I'm honestly full by this point, but I can still eat, so I am going to try a little bit of this. This is the back of it as well. And yeah, the classic Mickey shaped pizza, just with some different ingredients. I am looking forward to it. I'm going to try some of Mickey's ears first, I think. This is what it looks like. The curry chicken flavour is actually pretty nice. I don't know why I'm surprised. I think after that butter chicken, I just didn't expect too much of this pizza, but first bite was good. Second bite was also good. Oh my god, who would have thought? I think the pizza might be my second favourite thing that I've tried here. I mean, the dal would be up there still as my number one, but the chicken, the curry flavour is pretty nice. The fact that it's a Mickey shaped pizza is always going to be a fun thing to get in a Disney park, and it actually tastes pretty good too, and it goes well with the onions as well that they have. The bread's pretty nice. The chicken curry is actually decent. I don't know how they managed to do the chicken curry so well, but the butter chicken's so flavourless. Get this one over that. By the way, I'm just having a look at the menu again on my phone, and the kids menu doesn't have the chicken. So the kids menu is either a kids Mickey pizza, tomato sauce and cheese, very plain, or the rigatoni pasta. So honestly, this just means that that butter chicken really had no business being so plain, because it's not even for children. It's literally meant to be an actual butter chicken for adults, and it tasted like almost nothing. And if you're wondering why I didn't get any desserts, it's because they don't seem to have any unique desserts here. They haven't changed the desserts from what it was before. It's still just some generic ice creams that you can get in most of the quick services. I love the sounds of this restaurant as well. You can hear birds tweeting from time to time. Very much feels like you're in some kind of jungle. It's really cool. They even have some animatronics actually, a couple of small bird animatronics, which is nice for a quick service restaurant. But it is now 10 minutes past 10 p.m. and this restaurant closes at 10:30 p.m. It's now definitely gotten a lot quieter, because obviously we're getting also closer to the fireworks time. The fireworks should be on in about 45 minutes. Also the drone show, so most people have now left. There are still a couple of people here though, and you can still order until 10:30 if you wish to. I'm very happy. The menu has changed. That's definitely a good thing. I do wish that some of the food items had better taste, had more flavour to them. That butter chicken really let me down. I had so much hope for it that I was really wanting to like it, but the more I tasted it, the more I realised how just bland it is, and not worth putting in your body in my opinion, because there are so many other things that you can eat here that actually have some nice flavour to them. I don't know if I just got unlucky. I would love to hear your thoughts if you have tried it and what you thought of it. Did you like it? Maybe, like I said, when it comes to these restaurant reviews, I like to try and have a balanced view, and I understand that this was my first time eating all these here in this restaurant with the new menu, so it could have been just an off night. It could have been that the curry wasn't the best tonight. Maybe on some other days it will be better. So I'd love to hear your thoughts, and I'm not going to tell you to not get it, because you might enjoy it, you might like it, it might even be better for you than it was for me. I didn't like it though. I thought it was the worst option on the menu, and bizarrely it was the one that I was looking forward to the most, because generally I do like butter chicken. Butter chicken can taste fantastic when it actually has some flavour to it. The lentils, the dal, was really delicious. I would say that's my top pick at this restaurant. If you're choosing to eat here, I'd go for that. Vegans, you have a great option at your hands. The other thing that really surprised me was the Mickey shaped pizza with the chicken curry on there. Really enjoyed that. Unfortunately, I couldn't actually finish it, because by that point I had eaten a lot. I did manage a lot of it though, so I'm quite proud of myself. But yeah, it tasted good, and if I wanted to get something different other than the lentils, the dal, then I would go for the curry chicken pizza. They do also have a vegetarian one, which maybe I'll get to try at some point. Again, if you have tried the vegetarian Mickey pizza here, let me know in the comments down below. But I can confirm that the chicken one, the curry chicken one, does taste pretty nice, and also has a tiny bit of a kick to it as well. Again, it's by no means spicy, so if you're spice averse, you should still be able to enjoy it. Don't worry. Just thought I would mention it, because some people are so sensitive to spice that even a little bit of spice might annoy them. So at least you know that it does have a tiny bit of a kick, but it tastes fantastic. Yeah, really good option there. The sides were both good. I did prefer the onions to the vegetable fritters. The sauce was really what made them though, because even the onions, I had them without the sauce and it just felt quite dry. And don't get me wrong, it was flavorful, but the sauce was what made them better. So if you have the sauce, you can probably put the sauce on anything and make that thing taste better. In fact, I should have just poured the sauce on the butter chicken. It may have made it actually taste of something. The portion sizes I would also say are pretty good. You can easily share the Mickey pizza, the dal you can share between two people if you want to, the chicken as well. You saw they gave you quite a bit of chicken, I would say. So yeah, overall my review of this place is positive. I am just very glad that they have this new menu. I think it was about time. So many Disneyland Paris fans have been waiting for something like this, and now this restaurant actually makes a little bit more sense than it did before with the Italian cuisine. That was the exact same menu as Bella Notte over in Fantasyland. And you know what, the fact that they've got a few different vegetarian / vegan friendly options makes me happy too, because as I mentioned earlier, Disneyland Paris needs as many vegan / allergy friendly menus as possible. There can never be too many vegan / allergy friendly options here in Disneyland Paris. The more the better, because people that have allergies or people who choose to eat vegan, etc., they deserve to have options too, and it can often be very difficult. And don't get me wrong, Disneyland Paris has come heaps and bounds over the past few years. Like, there's so many vegan options now around the parks, and I love the fact that they're adding new ones constantly, and this place now is definitely going to be a good place for vegans and vegetarians and people who just enjoy Indian cuisine. Although I have to say that if you have tried good Indian food, you will be disappointed. Please don't come here with high expectations. Don't think you're going to get like Dishun quality Indian food here. No. It's very basic Indian food, and some of it, like the butter chicken, really isn't good at at all, but it's Indian food and it's something different from the rest of the options in the park. So yeah, I'm gonna give that a thumbs up for sure. But before I head out to the restaurant, I thought I would show you this middle section one more time now that it's so much quieter. Look at that, those twinkly lights. Honestly, this restaurant is gorgeous, really nice, and I'm just so happy that they have a menu that is going to bring me here, even if it's just for the doll. I do see myself coming here a little bit more regularly now that they've changed the menu and enjoying this beautiful atmosphere. It also does remind me a little bit of the tiki rooms with these bird animatronics. There's one over there, there's a couple down there. They don't sing though, thankfully. They also have some cool props around the restaurant, like this globe here, some old photos, you've got a map as well, some more props over here like this boot. On the other side here they've got an old typewriter, very nice, a giant bottle over there, even some like fake books. Yeah, these are completely fake, but this is really cool. So many nice details actually, even a letter. Amazing. This restaurant is really well themed. Oh, hello! Thank you. And it does look like the restaurant is slowly but surely closing. Our cast members are incredible. But yeah, that was my meal at Colonel Hathis Outpost. It is now 10:25, so yeah, the restaurant will officially be closing in 5 minutes. I think they have taken the pizza out of it. It used to be called Colonel Hathis Pizza Outpost because it sold pizza, like a lot of pasta and pizza and Italian, and now, yeah, it's just Colonel Hathis. Fantastic. And honestly, if you can and if you want to, then I would recommend eating outside. I just wanted a quiet corner because it was going to be better for the vlog and I didn't want to disturb people around me, so that's why I chose the corner area. But the outdoors, fantastic. Again, you've got these twinkling lights everywhere, and on a nice summer night like right now, you can see there's still people actually eating outside, whereas indoors there was only a few people. So I would say eat outside if you can. If the weather's nice, eat outside. Although you did see the theming inside the restaurant too. It does have some great theming, so no matter where you sit, you're probably going to have a nice experience, but you do have to make some good food choices because not everything on the menu was fantastic. With that being said though, I am so full. I feel like I need to go for a full-on walk around the park for the next half an hour before it closes because I ate a lot, but I'm glad I got to try most things apart from the vegetarian pizza. I feel like I tried basically everything on this new menu. There's Mr. Fredrickson, by the way, from Up, a little hidden gem here in Disneyland Paris Adventureland.
Hi, sir!
Oh, hello! How are you? Nice to meet you. You're right.
We're watching your vlog.
Oh,
yes,
all the
yes.
time. Thank you so much. I just bumped into a lovely family from Poland and it was so nice chatting to you. I sometimes forget to ask if people want to be in my vlog or not. I used to do it all the time, but now I forget. So if you ever bump into me and really want to be on my channel, please just ask. I will happily have you say hi on the camera. But that family was lovely. Really enjoyed chatting to them. And we have now come to the end of this vlog. Look at this beautiful background. Who knows when I'll eat here again, but I'm sure I will. I'll eat here definitely more frequently than I have over the past decade of it having a different menu. So excited to come back here, and please do leave your comments down below. I'm intrigued to read your opinions and comments and see what you guys think, just based on what you saw. Do you even like the menu change, or would you have preferred it to stay as it was? I feel like most people are happy with the change, but I do know that some people really enjoyed what they had before as well. For those of you, I will say just go to the other restaurant, go to Bella Notte in Fantasyland. You're going to get the exact same menu that they had here, so you're not going to be missing out. But to those of you who are excited about this new menu, let me know which of the items you're most looking forward to trying. Are you happy about any of them? Do you think they could have added some more stuff? Do you think any of the stuff looked good? Do you think any of the stuff didn't look very good? Have you tried any of them? Just leave all your comments down below, and also follow me on Instagram if you want to see more content. Subscribe for more videos as well. It's free to subscribe, although you can also join my membership if you want to, either on YouTube or on Patreon. And huge shout out to my Patreon members and my YouTube members as well. You guys are absolutely amazing. Without further ado, I'm going to love you and leave you and see you in the next one. Bye bye.